Hi, y'all. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute poor Tim. Feels so powerful. Be gone with you. Good morning. Good Saturday morning. How are you? So, this is vellum. No, that's wrong. This is actually tracing paper. So I've been dyeing. I've been tea dyeing. I made a big pot of tea downstairs on the stove, and I dunked everything I could think of. This is tracing paper, and I dunked it in hot tea, and as you can see, it's hard. This is high quality, expensive tracing paper that I got for a class, pardon me, that I was taking with Lindsay Wyrick. So that's what happened. And I think it's because it was hot. I wanted to show y'all what I did. These, y'all, if you see these, get them. I don't know if they have them at the dollar store. They're parchment bags. So they're made for steaming fish or, you know, vegetables, whatever. I use them at the cabin when I'm Dutch oven cooking. I put like fish and asparagus with a lemon wedge or whatever on top, and then just fold it over, put a little olive oil inside. Then these don't burn. And oh, you've never tasted a fish that is so tender. Yeah, my husband, I surprised him years ago with a trip to Alaska. So we were fortunate enough to have halibut for months and months. And so I played. And I have all these bags left over. So I did 3 of them. So I'm getting ready to do this Shabby journal, as Joe from Jersey would say, Shabby. How are you? Okay. So I did tracing paper and I did those parchment bags. Let's see, maybe I better go the other direction. This is a lace tablecloth. It's a little dark for me, but I'm going to use it anyway and see if I like it. I didn't use a mordant, you know, a fixative with this. I didn't put vinegar or anything in there, so I'm assuming that if I rinsed this really well, it would lighten up. I love this color. It's just a big piece and it's kind of dark for what I'm using. So I'm going to use it and see if I like it, and then what I really like is this mottled where it got dark and light. So anyway, that got a little dark. I took some of the upholstery fabric samples, which, by the way, if you buy those from Jimmy and Susan over at 2.5 Mile Arts, I think they're about out, but if you haven't, you better run, go get them. Ask Jimmy if he'll please take the cardboard off so you can save on some shipping. And I mean, he had an entire shop wall full. I got velvets and suedes and these beautiful whites and creams, and oh, I got color. Really, seriously, go over to 2.5 Mile Arts and ask him if he has any upholstery samples left, and would he be willing to take the upholstery cardboard off of the sample, because it comes in a thing you can carry like a purse. Anyway, they have a cardboard piece on the back that has the name and everything. And when you soak them in hot tea, FYI, all that just comes off. You just slide it off with your hand. So I really liked this. I love this little bit of blue. I hope you can see it. And I'm thinking that I will use my pinking shears and use this for tabs. This was an applique. It was bright white, like you'd maybe see on wedding attire, and I love the way it turned out. I don't feel like my light is very good today. Don't know why. I don't know. We have blue skies. This is the lace that I got from Melody and Mimi. They're de-stashing Melody's craft room. I love that it's mottled. And what I did was I wound it up in a ball really tight. And then I dunked it in the tea, pushing down like that. And then I squeezed it a little bit and just sat it in a ball. I didn't want it even, and I got exactly what I was after. It's dark and light. There's even a part in here that never even got dyed, so yay me. I gotta tell you guys, right now I'm dyeing with the blueberry dye that I used, the blueberry tea that I used Tuesday for Tea Tuesday, and my whole craft room smells like blueberries. This too was from Melody's de-stash. Melody, if you have any more lace, let me know. I'm your girl. I don't have any lace. Now this is going to be really fun to play with. Crocheted doilies. I think this is the spine of the book, I believe. We'll see. It may go all the way around, I'm not sure. But I love the light and dark of it. And again, I think I can dunk it if I decide it's too dark. I had some cheesecloth, so I dunked that in there. I didn't even take it off the cardboard. I just sat the cardboard roll in there. This lace, I still have a big chunk of this. Tell you what, it's fantastic. It was a curtain that I had for many, 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 many moons. I had lace curtains, gosh, up until this house, I think. But it has a sheen to it, and even though it's dyed, it still has a shimmer, so that's a bonus. Oh, had a tough morning. It's beautiful outside. I can't blame it on the weather. We've got just blue skies everywhere. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute here. I might have told you wrong. That might not have been my... What did I do with that one? Where's the piece of paper that I told you was tracing paper? Oh, yeah, I'm right. This is tracing paper. Okay, now this is vellum, and I had more of it, so I did more of it. And the tea water was way too hot, so as soon as I put it in, it wrinkled just like if you had a heat gun on it. I actually like it like that. This is probably all the tea-dyed vellum I will ever use in a lifetime. But I really like the way it turned out. This is an old file folder. It held our incident reports. And I just dunked it in the tea, and I'm going to stick these in here for now. So that's just vellum. Tea-dyed vellum and a file folder. While I was at it, I didn't put these in the hot tea because I was nervous about the plastic part, the cellophane, crinkling up and ruining them. So I just dunked them and then laid them in there when it was cold. But I did quite a few of those. Some of them came unglued. That's fine. I don't care. I couldn't wait to get these in the dye. They didn't take as well as I would like. These are store-bought vellum paper. And I thought they turned out great. Let's see. These are these little bags I got from Hobby Lobby, and I love those. These timesheets I got from, wished I had the case that I had years ago. I had a whole case of them. Big box. Don't have it now. Okay, this is a bag I got from Wintertime Crafts. And I think this is, see, you remember the weirdest things, and I wished I could forget this and remember something important, like where's the list of all my measurements for the counters in the cabin? Because that's what we're looking for. But this is the bag that I got when I ordered the stamp die last year from Wintertime Crafts. And by the way, Kivia and Sherry Jones, if you're watching, did you guys get your bingo prizes? I never heard. Kivia, I don't know if you have a channel, dear. But Sherry, if you are watching, let me know if you guys got your die cuts. I've shipped out 1, 2, 3 prize packages. 2 of them went to Kivia, 1 to Sherry Jones. I think that's how it went. Anyway, I have never heard, and I want to know if you got them. These were just some scraps, more scraps. And what I did was I put them in the grunge of the tea that was settled in the bottom of the pot. More library cards, envelopes. I hope this isn't too boring. Guest checks. I wanted to show you this so that you could see how it all came out. This is just going to be awesome. I really like the way that came out. I may go buy some of those. This is the ledger sheet. Funny thing, because I really didn't need to buy this because I just realized I have some. Well, sort of I have some. I'm outdating a book, and I'm gonna have some. But anyway, I tea-dyed that too, and I like the way it turned out. I don't know if I'm gonna press any of this. I'm not sure. These are the other ledger sheets. They definitely look like they've been in somebody's attic. Y'all, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, pardon me. Lots of tea and paper. Okay. You know what this is? Can you guess? So it's, what, 14 inches long? Can you guess? Can you see what it did? This is rice paper. Rice paper's not cheap, but I decided I'm gonna use some. So I'm gonna see, I don't know if this is strong enough or not, but I was thinking, what if I were to make it, to fold it a couple times over and use it in between the pages to bind. I don't know. It's really not very fragile. So I did a bunch of that because I know I will use it. When you tear your kitchen up to do dyeing, you know, it's not that big a deal really, but still, I'm like, might as well make some backup for next winter, right? Okay, this is the Lacta paper. I probably should not have got it wet. I would not recommend that you do what I did. What I did was I dunked it in the pot like this. I would not recommend that. It doesn't seem to, and I knew this, but I don't know why I didn't think about it. It just, on a whim, I grabbed it and dunked it. It doesn't have any sizing on it, and you can tell here. It really feels like cloth. And so when you get it wet, it swells. So immediately after I got it wet, I was like, oh no, because I could see it swelling here and here and here and here. And you can imagine this not being wet. First of all, it looked like, can you barely see it? Can you see it? I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it had a rim. it looked like it didn't look natural, like natural staining. And that turned out really well. But anyway, I panicked. I was like, oh no. So I separated every single piece and I put it on my butcher block, and I put my heavy butcher block on top, and then I put my teapot that's cast iron. I tried to get as much weight on it as I could. Luckily, I did good because it's not ruined. But I would not, if you decide to spend the money on this paper, and it's expensive. It's expensive. This little bundle was, I think it was between $19 and $21, I think. Seems to me. Anyway, be careful. So my idea is, for this Shabby book, I think I've told you before, is I want to take papers like this and put fabric or something down the center and then bind that instead of folding paper and binding it. So because I want the book to flop pages and I want them to lay flat. So, sorry, I bumped the camera. So anyway, this is the Latka paper, not Latka. It's a K for, pardon me, K first. Then I did your standard 8.5 by 11 copy paper, no designs. I have a couple of plastic doilies. I just didn't take them down there. Oh, sorry guys, I got the sniffles now. Oh my gosh. Tim Holtz is on. You know, he has a live every Saturday, and he's doing the Sizzix switch. I think I have to have one. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me turn this off. That was, whoops. That was my hubs. He's headed to Ace Hardware. Oh, this feels cold. I did press this with my iron. I love the way ironed coffee dyed paper, tea dyed paper feels. This is actually burnt. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. There's 2 pages, I think, they were on top and they got a little hot. I have, in my kitchen, I have double ovens, and then I have a little counter oven, and I had all 3 of them going. So there for a minute, it was a little, it was like keeping plates in the air, you know. But I think they turned out great. They're not too dark. I like it. They turned out fine. And then this is the one that's been on my mat, and look what happened to all the brown, beautiful ink that I had on there. It turned pink and came off. So, we're gonna play. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's play with one of those first. See, this is what I have a hard time with. I just can't work in this space. I have a hard time working when everything is shoved to the side, but I'm not gonna try to put it away while I'm filming, so. Hopefully I can pretend that I don't see it. That's an actual patch. Okay, I've got to get rid of what's right at my elbow. Hold on. I just spun completely around in my chair going, okay. That's why counters are so nice. Here's the cardboard that the cheesecloth was on. Okay, I don't like this noisy thing, but I really want to grunge this up, so we'll have to all kind of tough it out. I want to get some spray. Faux show. let's get some distress spray. And so I normally watch Lindsay Wyrick, and the name does not have an N. It is Wyrick. Watched her this morning. I usually watch her on Saturday. She does Sat Chat Saturday. And it's just fun, you know, just what she did during the week and all that kind of jazz. I took my leftover tea and put it in there because I know how that goes. Woo! Alrighty then. Wow. Tina, I cannot believe what you are doing with the channel challenge. Wow. That book is so different. The whole thing, but I've got to try that binding signature system. I've done where you make the ridges up, you know, you go an inch, half inch, that kind of thing. But then you just make your, you fold your page, you make a pocket, and you put it on there with tape and stuff. I've done that. Genevieve Designs. That's kind of her way she does all her pages. See, I love this. Yeah, that's good. Don't really know what I'll do with that, but yeah, you never know. It'll probably go away. Let's see what happens when I put a little bit of this on. Okay, it looks like I have a little bit of that on. Oh, I like that. Yep, I do like that. I also wanted to try a little bit of this. We've got a gorgeous day. My husband was talking about going for a motorcycle ride, which is strange because next week we have 2 below during the day, I think. And today it's like 44. I don't want to get my hands wet. If it was the end of the video, I wouldn't care. The one thing that I forgot that I wanted to do was I wanted to take some of my old seam binding downstairs and dye it, and I've totally forgot. Scattered straw. That, I love this color. Oh, I love it. When it dries, it's so subtle. Let's make sure we're not making a boo-boo. No, we're not. Oh, really don't want to be all yucky. What else you got? I'd really like some pink. I think that is going to be the color that throughout the journal. I'm really thinking that we're going to have some pink here and there. Oh, movie tip. I'm probably late to the party, but But I am watching Downton Abbey. Oh my gosh, I'm hooked. I'm watching hours and hours of it every day. And normally, the English type movies they don't get me. I don't understand the settings and the political stuff and that kind of thing, because I just don't understand it. And so those kind of English movies don't always, they're not fun for me to watch. But this one, oh my gosh, it's funny. Not hilarious funny, but it's cute. A bag on a bag? Not sure why I thought of that, but oh, well. That's what you get for shaking it, Carly. Oh. Well, yeah, I had fun yesterday. My friend is a professor. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Let's not waste it. And program director at the university for the Certified Medical Assistant program, and she asked me if I would talk about how to communicate with people who are struggling with addiction. And I said, sure I will. So I called the man that used to work with me at my clinic, and he is a sober coach, a peer support specialist and a sober coach, and said, hey, you want to come do this with me? And he said, sure. So we had coffee and talked, and it was neat because I haven't really gotten to see a lot of the people that I used to work with, that used to work for me, you know. It was fun. He's doing well, and that was really, really, really good to see and hear about. Great guy. Okay. Just a little bit. Probably gonna ruin that. Let's see, what else? So now you have a bag, Carol. What are you gonna do with it? Yuck. Hold on, guys. I gotta at least take the top layer of gunk off my hands. Oh, great. Just great. Yeah, at least they're not so gummy. So I think maybe we will do a little bit of stamping. And I had, where are you? Where did they go? I had them right here. The stamps that I got from Melody. Right? Huh. Okay. Fine. But I bumped into something else I wanted to try. Is it sitting right in front of me? Somebody tell me if you see it. the two stamps. Oh, they're probably wound up in paper. My husband was going to throw this away because it's really yucky. You know, it doesn't peel off straight. And I said, ooh, 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 give it to me. Super old masking tape. Masking tape is not something that I remember to buy, and I wanted some, and I couldn't remember to buy it. When he came upstairs, was throwing away a couple rolls, I said, oh no! Look at that. That's cool, huh? I really want a stamp. Where's my bleeping stamps? I just had them in my hand. Oh my gosh. They have to be in this stuff right here. Let's look. Nope. What? Fine. Fine, I'll get another stamp. Okay, so let's try how about bugs? Should we do bugs? And let's do the good old standby butterfly. The other stamps shall just be a mystery. Okay, so let's do a bug on, something's wrong with this. I need to take it downstairs, I think. Let's do a bug on this one. Don't know where I got these. I want to say they're Tim Holtz, but knowing me, I probably got them off of... I have something against ants. Let's do him. Let's do the beetle. I probably got it off of Amazon. And it's, you know, like a no-name kind of brand. But I try to keep all my stamps in these CD containers. I'm telling you all, it's brilliant. Love it. I just made tabs, you know, I mean cards that come up with a tab that says bugs or Christmas or whatever. I can find a stamp pretty quick if I can make up my mind. Let's see, let's do him right here. I'm looking around to see where those beeping stamps are. I just had them in my hand. Oh, that's cool. A little beetle. So let's put some lace on here. I've got a whole stack of stuff over here that I threw away some scraps. Yep, I did. I went through them, and if they were like little bitty crumbs, I threw it away. But during that whole process, I did find some things I thought I couldn't live without. So I have a little stack right here. Yeah, Tim Holtz is doing a special on the Switch. I actually thought I liked it more before I saw his video. I've seen a couple gals use it. I watched a gal last night actually use hers, and she, oh, brilliant idea. Brilliant. I should look on my history because she really deserves some credit. Hold on, let me see. Brilliant idea for really any kind of heavy piece of craft equipment. Library, history. It's not somebody I watch all the time, so. Have you guys been over to Angela Toma's channel? It's called Angela Toma. Go over there, I'm telling you. It was a idea. It says it changed her life. You got to go over there to see it. But darn it. All she did was go to IKEA and get a $3.99 Lazy Susan. And she put her Big Shot switch on the Lazy Susan. Oh my gosh, I can't find it, guys. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description below. But that was why I put counters in my craft room, is because the Sizzix machine itself doesn't take up that much room, but when you start to use it, you have to be able, those plates have to be able to extend all the way out the back. What a pain, right? So, yeah, she just spins it around. Brilliant. Brilliant, girl. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, what else we got here? I do have a piece of vellum, but I don't know what I would do with it. It's not really... trying too hard. I want to tear a piece of paper and put it right there. And I happen to have... what? Oh, let's put one of these. I thought about unrolling this onto like label paper, sticky paper, you know. But I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work. Better put some, I don't care if it's wrinkled and looks like it's coming up, but I don't want it to actually fall off, so let's put something on there. Yeah, I got up late this morning, had a tough get up. Tough get up. I did manage to cook us some breakfast. We had bacon and scrambled eggs, and I made myself a huge bowl of mashed potatoes a few days ago. because I made chicken fried steaks. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. And so I fried some mashed potatoes, and that's what I had. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, you guys aren't going to believe what I just did. Let me show you. I grabbed this and pulled it right out of this. These are from Timeless Crochet on Etsy. Too big. Oh, I got a coupon code. I didn't know that. Shannon over at Mixed Media Minnesota is doing a cool thing today. She made the most adorable thing. Adorable butterflies out of flowers. I gotta go do it. That's what I came up here to do, actually, Shannon, but I got sidetracked trying to pick up my mess from... Okay, that's not gonna quite be enough. Do I want to bug on the back? Why not? I mean, it's a bug, so what was it doing there in the first place? So why not have it everywhere? Cute. Don't know what the big fascination is with us and bugs, but... Husband's doing wiring today. He's got a cord poked out the window of the garage to plug his diesel truck in, and he's decided that's tacky. I knew that from the beginning, but he's finally decided it's tacky, so he's going to put an outlet outside. So what was this for? Oh, so I could remember who it was. Gosh, I'm just getting smarter and smarter. Yeah, it's from, her name's Claudette, and she does the Timeless Crochet flowers. I think Shannon might do her flowers too. I can't remember now if those are the ones. But Shannon has some adorable flowers too. Okay, let's get a little bit of something for the edge of that. Since we're doing both envelopes, we'll kind of make them so they're cohesive. Yeah, this is the stuff that I was going to dye, and I forgot to take it down there. Which is why I thought this would come in handy. I mean, we're all sitting here. Let's spray this. I don't know why it gets stuck like that. It must wiggle when I move. This is real time in my room, guys. This is how it happens. And I know it's not far from how it happens in your room, because I've watched y'all craft. Yeah, I really like the Sizzix Switch. Wish I could remember that gal's channel name. Sorry guys, I just can't remember it. Why is this not all boogered up? How come? That's better. I don't like that. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. This blue is pretty. I don't know what this is, but I like it. Oh, maybe I'll save it for this one. Yeah. This is, I think this is actually paper. Maybe, I don't know. This is me layering, which it's not my thing that I do so easy. What's that song? Do that thing you do so well. Is that Frank Sinatra? There's some trivia. Who sang that song? Can you tell me the words? Do that thing that... can't remember. Like voodoo something. Is it Dean Martin? That is going back in time. Who needs their nails done? Carol does. That is neat. Okay, I'm liking this. That brightened it up a little bit. I'm still, there's something. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. So anyway, I talked to, I don't know if I finished my whole thought about Lindsay Wyrick. If you don't have her channel marked, go do it. She's fun. So much energy. She's talented in a lot of different areas. Jewelry and paper crafting and painting and watercolor. And I mean, she's really down to earth. I really like her. Love her channel. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot better. Fold it over. Okay, I want to leave this for just a second and do something with this while I have it out. Why not, right? This fabric actually does have a pattern to it. was trying to quick dry some fabric, or all the tea-dyed stuff yesterday and set the smoke alarm off again. Okay. I think I want it a little more frayed. So, come to me. What do I have that I can do this on? I don't know if this will ruin my acrylic block or not. We've got some craft shows. I'm in Idaho, and we've got some craft shows advertising here. So that is a sure sign of things to come that are awesomeness. Okay. Let's get a piece of lace. Where's a piece of lace? This is too geometric. And I think this is the one, if you play with it, it comes apart. It's so old, so I'm kind of taking advantage of that. Maybe I'll go across this way. That was impulsive. Oops, let's do this. All of a sudden, let's change course completely. Okay, whatever. What I was thinking is, let's do this, and then I'll get a label or something. Doesn't that sound like fun? Where's that little piece? Let's put that right here. And then, every time I say, and then, or if I hear Gail Augustinelli say it, when she's crafting, she says that, and then, it reminds me of one day when I may have told this story before. I had to go run some errands for our office and then pick my granddaughter up. I was just gonna, I think I was buying paperwork or something. And I got to pick up my granddaughter to spend some time with her. So the plan was drop the stuff off at the office and then she and I could go play. Well, we got to the parking lot and of the store. I ran through the drive-through and there in the parking lot and got her something to eat, and then my phone rang. And I do crisis debriefing. It's a long story, but anyway, insurance companies, I'm contracted with some insurance companies that in the event that there's like a big disaster or a big company has a traumatic event happen or something like that, they have therapists who are contracted that they can call, and the therapist jumps in their car and runs and does a debriefing and tries to be there for the people who are going through it. And so when they call, I gotta go. And that's the deal. When they call you, you go. So, I like that. I like it. So anyway, I'm in the car. My granddaughter's in the back seat, and she was about two and a half or 3, I think. And so my phone rings, and it's my secretary, and she says, you know, they want you, so-and-so needs you to call them back. So I said, okay. So I told my granddaughter, honey, I got to make a very important phone call, so I need you to be really, really quiet for a minute, and then when we're done, we'll go shopping. She said, okay, Grandma, can I read this book back there that was in the little, where her feet were, you know, in the little pocket on the back of the thing? I said, what is it? I leaned back there. It's a policy and procedure manual instruction thing from the Department of Health and Welfare. I'm like, oh, geez. I'm like, yeah? She can't read anyway. I said, it's really boring. There's no pictures or anything. And she said, that's okay. So I reached back there and got it and gave it to her. Oh, gosh. So I did my phone call, and she's reading out loud, like pretend reading. And she was telling this story. I said, what are you reading? When I got off the phone, what are you reading? She said, about a dinosaur. And I said, oh, really? Tell me about your dinosaur. She goes, yeah, he's a dinosaur. And then I said, what's his name? She goes, his name is Nobody. And then, yeah, so she just kind of made up this story as she went and told me all about her dinosaur. He was hungry, and then his mom came, and then, I don't remember the story. All I can remember now is her saying, and then, oh, so sweet. I hope I never forget that sound. And then, so sweet. Oh, y'all, look what I made. Look, y'all, look what I made. So go watch Downton Abbey. Cool, cool series. I'm on season 2, I think. Don't know if I'll cut that off or not. Not sure, but I need something right there. So let's get a label or something that resembles a label. Not sure what I have actually. I believe these are, I think they're back porch prints. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't remember. This is too big, just like it is. So, sew your buttons. I think I got my head wrapped around this journal. I think I'll be able to start doing, counting out pages for signatures, get my lace cover back out, and see what I want to do about it. I'm kind of leaning towards tall and thin and making multiple. We'll see if that actually plays out in real life. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. However, I think I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew this to some cheesecloth or something. So, can't decide where to put it. Think too much about it, then it's not random anymore. Making Mexican food for dinner. I'm gonna make enchilada casserole. I gave you guys the recipe before. We love it, so fast. And I usually have all the stuff, so that makes it really nice. Okay, that is way too white. I'm gonna leave those strings hanging there. Don't know, I want to do something with this. Some kind of a closure, something. Don't know. Not sure. And I do think I'm going to cut that off. All right, so I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some cheesecloth or something. I'm going to sew this, glue it on, and we will have ourselves a bag. I think I might get a bow or something. Maybe this. We'll see. Okay, guys, that is my share for Saturday morning. I hope you're having a great day. Martha, I am so happy to hear about your daughter. That's wonderful. Tammy, that mandala that you made for that custom order is fabulous. Really, you're so talented. All right, guys, hope you like it. Hope you like where this journal is headed. We're going to get into the deep elbows of it here like right away, I think. I have so many I want to do. I want to do a dragon journal. I want to do a Bigfoot journal. I want to use the kit that I got from Angela and the one that I got from Shannon. Oh, and let's do a napkin swap. Anybody who's interested, email me. littlecarols with a Y 65@gmail.com. Let's do a napkin swap. Like, let's say 10 napkins, because those will fit in a $1.98 envelope or $1.89. Like 10 envelope or 10 napkins. Let's do a swap. So drop me an email if you're interested. All right, guys. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you stopping by and staying and hitting that button. It's fun. It's fun to watch those numbers come up. I don't know why, because I'm meeting so many cool people, I guess. That's That's the cool part about this whole thing. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. Let's all take care of each other. Bye-bye.